Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by GreenTech Metals, ASX code GRE. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Executive Director of GreenTech Metals, Tom Reddicliffe. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Matt.
Okay, so GreenTech has just tabled a large-scale exploration target at its Whundo copper-zinc project near Karratha, a move that hints at some serious upside. The target stretches across a string of prospects over 2 kilometres and follows a grab bag of high-grade copper hits from deep drilling at its Austin and Shelby prospects, where GreenTech believes it is vectoring in on something big. The company says these emerging shoots might even be part of a single mineralised system, and it's now working on converting this potential into tonnes. All right, Tom, we'll get to that exploration target in a minute, but firstly, what's the existing resource at Whundo right now?
The existing resource is 6.2 million tonnes at 1.12% copper and 1.04% zinc.
Okay, so as I said, you've just tabled a decent-looking exploration target at Whundo. What is it?
The exploration target tonnage varies between 15 and 23 million tonnes, with copper between 0.9% and 1.4%, zinc between 0.2 and 0.4%. That equates to 176,000 to 265,000 tonnes of copper metal and 46,000 to 69,000 tonnes of zinc metal.
Okay, where are you going to get the extra tonnes from? Tell me about your best drill target.
Okay, look, we've got a couple of those, and one is most of the tonnes are in Shelby, okay, where we've seen drill holes report up to 6 metres at 2.4% copper. This is a fairly deep target. A shallower one is Austin, where we can get 8 to 12 metres, again, with over 2.5% copper.
This is obviously a base metals play, but I know the area is pretty well endowed with precious metals. Is there any gold up there?
Yes, absolutely. We've been going over data, and with, of course, the increase in gold price, and there's significant gold credit throughout this system, and we're just investigating that now.
I know there's an old pit at this project, at least it looks like it when I look at your material. Have you got any mining records for that old pit? What sort of grades did it get mined at?
Yes, but they mined this in 1975. This was Wim Creek, and they pulled out as little as 6,200 tonnes of supergene oxide ore, going 27% copper. Sometime later in 2007, Fox Resources had a go at it and mined out 150-odd thousand tonnes and got 25,000 tonnes of copper at a grade of 21% copper. Very interesting numbers.
Yeah, certainly are. Good stuff. Tom Reddicliffe from GreenTech Metals. Thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB and 3AW websites and click the Public Companies tab.